Hey y'all, Bull Barbie here, and I am going to show you how I have my Interactive Brokers Trader Workstation set up to trade options. I've moved over from Thinkorswim and I'm really happy with it, so I wanted to show you what I've done. When you first open Trader Workstation, it looks something like this. They've got a layout you can use, and it looks like you don't know what to do, and that's why I'm going to show you how I have mine set up. The first thing I do, they have the Mosaic and the Classic and the Learn and the Crypto. I've just not messed with these at all because you can add more. And one of the cool things about this, if you trade futures and equities and options, you can have a different little workstation set up for each kind of style of trading that you do. So right now I'm going to set up a brand new one. I'm just going to call it options. You can call it whatever you want. And then you get this very plain, empty, basic workstation, and you get to build your own workstation, customize your own software. I really like this a lot. So when it has the green border around it, that means your layout is unlocked and it's able to be edited. When you're done or you're ever looking for this again, it's this little lock and unlock button up here. That's how you get into the edit layout mode. So the first thing that I like to have on here is a watch list. And I have these columns customized some because you can put you can put Greeks in here. You can put all sorts of things, P&L, volume histories, all sorts of things. So customize this however you want. I'm just going to throw a couple things in here so I can show you how some things work later. So we'll put SPY, and it's after hours and I'm on a paper account, so it's going to give me some errors for some things, but you'll get the idea. So we've got SPY and Tesla up there. Then another thing that I like to have up is the order entry. It's different than the option order. This is the one I like. This reminds me of the one that Thinkorswim has for that pops up on the bottom whenever you go to open or close a position. Although it's easier to use. You've got real quick, you've got quantity, and you can change this from a limit to a market to adaptive, and you can do mid price or just all kinds of things. And you can also edit it right here. This is super easy. And you have to make sure you specify buy or sell, but I like doing that. Now, these windows are linked, and all of the windows that you put up here, you can link and you can change them to different colors. I've just kept most of mine on green, and then I have a few that are separate, so I'll show that in a minute. And then the monitor tab on Thinkorswim, I always had I had it detached and on the bottom or on a second screen. So the monitor tab on Interactive Brokers is called Portfolio. I don't really have $1 million that I trade with, but that would be fun. So this is, you can edit all these columns and put them however you want. You can insert columns, you can take away columns, you can put all sorts of things that I don't even know why you'd want it on there, but every single column and every single little thing is very, very, very customizable, which is awesome. So, and then next to that, and I don't know if other people do this, but I like to have my actual orders up so I can see my fills in case I forget. But that's going to be under orders. It's order management and then orders. There's nothing here now, but after you get into positions, it'll say Amazon 2500 call, buy, limit 2250 or whatever happened. And I like that because then when I'm going over here and setting my a stop or a take profit, I know what number I'm basing off of, and I can do some really quick math. Okay, so since we are trading options, we need an option chain. And I like this option chain a lot. I'll show you all why. So there's a tabbed view and there's a list view. The list view is going to be more like what you're used to at Thinkorswim. I don't use this, obviously, because it's not working right. So this has, all the different dates on here. I like the tabbed view. It has saved me so much time because we've got the most current, and then the next one, it tells you how many days away it is. You've got the like all these columns that you can customize. So I trade with Delta and Theta on there. I think I've added those, but you can just delete those too. You can change them, you can add them. You can do it right here, or every single window has this little gear cog, and you can change the font. And I actually like my font kind of small, so I have it on custom. I think it comes as 12, but just I like to have all that information on there. So you can change that. You can change that globally for the entire thing. Everything is customizable. You can even change the colors in here. It's really, really nice. You can change how many strikes. So if you want to see more than 8 strikes, I usually do because I'm looking to see where the option open interest and volume are when I'm picking my contracts and setting levels. So if you like Active Trader on Thinkorswim, here it's called Booktrader. I like to keep my little Active Trader, Booktrader window over here. But I've noticed a problem. I don't know if this is a bug. I've tried talking to them about it, but their customer service is kind of weird. But when you're supposed to be able to hover over this and have a tooltip. This is buy or sell. And when you left click, it'll be a regular order. And when you right click, it's going to be a stop or a limit. I still like having that tooltip on there, so this has been kind of driving me crazy. I'll show you what I did in just a sec, but if that bothers you, there is a way to deal with that. I like to have more than one of these also. I know a lot of people just use one, but I'll be watching how contracts are moving before I enter, and so I might be actively in one trade, but then watching another contract, and so I'll have both of those up. First, I'm going to show you kind of how you can use these contracts. So if you want to come in and pick a Tesla contract, let's say we wanted to trade the 760 Tesla. I've got, both of these are linked. We've got the green link on both of these. So if I just click on that 760, it's going to load it there. You can also link this here. So if we want to switch to SPY contracts, then it's going to load these. The option chain is the thing that takes the longest to load, especially if you have all the strikes open. So then we've got SPY loaded here, and we can just click on that one and load it over there. But if you have more than one, you might want to do what I've done, which is make one of them red and one of them orange and all that sort of thing. You can unlink this, or you can change the color. And then now when I click this, it's going to send that contract over there. But if you need the tooltip, this is what I do. I close this out. Oh, you have to lock it before you shrink it down. So I'm going to shrink this down. I'm going to put in order book over here. So edit that back. So I'm going to open a new Booktrader. And then I'm just going to keep this window over here. When I close Trader Workstation and reopen it, this window opens back up. So now that I have this over here, these little tooltips work. That was driving me crazy, so I just wanted to show y'all how I fixed that. And this window too, you can edit all the columns. You can put all sorts of things in here. I think I have mine pretty basic, but you can change the colors. One of the things I do like to do is they have these buttons up here, and on Thinkorswim, those are the ones where you can put, buy the ask, sell the bid, that sort of thing. And the close and reverse are on here. You can delete those. I mean, that's not super useful for trading options. Close is, though. There's also a cancel up here, so you don't need to add a cancel button down here. I had one for a little bit and then realized I didn't need it. But you can add a button for buy, and you can have it automatically put a stop on here, which it's awesome. You can also do a trailing stop. You can set a trailing stop. You can change it to %. Isn't that awesome? You can just set all of that right there. And this one too, you can change the fonts. You can also quickly change the fonts up here if you want to make this smaller, like if it's hard to see. And you can do that on most every window. So that's how I have Trader Workstation set up to trade options on my Mac with Interactive Brokers. If you like this video, I'm going to post my referral link for Interactive Brokers below, and they will throw me a referral fee, which is awesome, and it costs you nothing. I also wanted to share that I keep sending everybody links, the same links every week. So I started BullBarbie.com to put all these links. I don't have them all up there yet. I started with the bookshelf. There's Brandon's new book. There's more if you click over there. This also has my referral link. It has a referral link for TradingView also. I'm using TradingView for charts, and I have them on the left monitor and the right monitor. And then I have my indicators on here. Some of these are just some that I like that other people have written, and some of them are indicators that I've written, and I've written them on Thinkorswim and TradingView. Just, it's nothing fabulous. It's just little things that I couldn't find that are simple and that I wanted, and so those are there now. And they're free right now. So I'll keep adding to this, and yes, you can even leave me a tip. But for now, I will see y'all in the trading rooms and on social media, and I will see y'all later.